This morning, a proposal to pump new life into an empty space at Mayfair Mall. The former Boston store went out of business several years ago. Now the city of Wauwatosa owns the store and surrounding parking lots, and we're getting a look at what could fill the space. As 12 News' Caroline Reinwald reports, the city is proposing 900 new apartments set up next to the former store. And take a look at some of these entries that bakers from all over Wisconsin have brought today. Now, repeat competitors and first-time competitors telling me today that they obviously want to win, but at the heart, it's really the baking community. Well, as you can see, today it's going to cost Cubs fans just a little extra to park here at American Family Field. But all jokes aside, we talked to Brewers fans who said, regardless of the battle of the borders today, they're welcoming Cubs fans with open arms. In breaking news this morning, Milwaukee police need your help finding a missing man. This is 63-year-old Roy Reynolds. Police say he suffers from a medical condition. According to officials, he was last seen Monday morning walking near 27th and Vienna. Police say he was wearing a black shirt, blue pants, and red shoes at that time. If you know where he is, please call Milwaukee Police. And local businesses here at Brady Street looking forward to this street closure to serve not only those here locally in Milwaukee, but also those from all over the world. With week 2 of Summerfest set to start tomorrow, the smoke in the air raising concerns for those singers. 12 News speaking with one of the singers of the Bucks national anthem, and he tells us that for these singers taking deep breaths in and out, it could cause some harm on their voice. And take a look at these shipments that are already here at the food bank. About 31,000 of those individual milk cartons will be utilized for those in need, and leaders here at the food bank tell me that this shipment won't be here for much longer. New plans for the Mayfair Mall area, the number of apartments expected near the old Boston store, and concerns from those living nearby.
Is Trump going to be there?
Well, with Trump, you never know anything.
Former Wisconsin Governor Scott Walker weighs in on the upcoming debate in Milwaukee. His take on former President Donald Trump's possible appearance in Brew City. And Mega Millions has found its billion-dollar winner, where the ticket was sold for the third largest lottery jackpot in U.S. history.
It wasn't us.
It definitely wasn't us. And here at home, it'll be hot, Lindsay.
TJ, we're looking really good today. A couple of pop-ups on the way. I'm going to time those out just ahead in Weather Watch 12.
12 News This Morning continues now. And according to this criminal complaint, Najee Burnett was supposed to show up to his preliminary hearing on June 9th, but failed to appear after paying his original $5,000 cash bond. And these homeowners, while they tell me they are extremely upset by the situation, they don't plan to pursue criminal charges, but it was the motivation for a trap earlier this morning. A holy place in Muskego, now the center of debate tonight. Tonight's members of St. Paul's Lutheran Church will be voting on whether or not their historic church will stay. Built in 1905, the building is the original place of worship for congregation members. But for the last 4 decades, a different building has been being used. So the plan now is to demolish this church. But some St. Paul church members do not want to see that happen. It's the familiar sound of fireworks. But according to the Milwaukee Police Department, the fireworks you're hearing in this video have no business going off.
It's just, it sounds like, you know, the Ukraine. It's just pop, 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 boom, boom, boom.
That's longtime River West resident Jeffrey Morrell, who says he's reached the end of his fuse with what he calls a far too familiar annual pattern. Just 24 hours after Milwaukee's annual lakefront fireworks showcasing on Monday, a second wave of fireworks rang throughout a number of southeastern Wisconsin neighborhoods. The difference between the two? Legality. And you don't have to go far from Jeffrey's own home to see remnants of this illegal showcasing that happened last night. And he tells me that his problem isn't necessarily with the fireworks themselves, but more of the fact that the city's own ordinance may have taken a holiday as well this 4th of July.
I'd like to see the ordinance enforced. I wonder how many citations the Milwaukee Police Department issued last night.
3 to be exact, from June 30th through July 4th. And for Jeffrey, that's just not enough.
There are some pretty dangerous neighborhoods here in Milwaukee, but you know, once a year, can't they commit somebody to go out and abate this nuisance, this hazard? It's a health hazard and it's a fire hazard.
In River West, TJ Dysart, WISN 12 News. Police say this is 25-year-old Najee Burnett. Surveillance video shows a man zigzagging door to door in a Marquette University-owned apartment building attempting to access unlocked rooms. Eventually, the man gets to junior student Paige Harrell's apartment where he gains access through the unlocked door. Harrell telling 12 News she had no idea someone had been in her apartment while she was sleeping until she realized what she was missing.
He took the keys to my apartment, he took a beanie. I noticed he had tried on my coat because it was on the ground.
Burnett also taking a case of Harrell's beer and sipping on one as he looks for more rooms in the building. Harrell telling 12 News that she considers this scary moment a life lesson.
It was not locked at the time, but thankfully my bedroom door was locked. I went on Amazon and I bought an extra door lock, so now I double lock my door every night, and I always make sure that my bedroom door is locked as well.
Investigators say Burnett stole from 5 unlocked rooms before he was arrested just shortly after midnight. And according to this criminal complaint, Najee Burnett was supposed to show up to his preliminary hearing on June 9th. He did not end up showing up after paying that original $5,000 cash bond. The Milwaukee Police Department has since issued a warrant for his arrest. In Milwaukee tonight, TJ Dysart, WISN 12 News. Here in St. Francis, Wisconsin, it's a celebration of life for a familiar furry friend named Bane.
He's been just a wonder for the city.
And unlike most celebrations of life, Bane was there to soak it all in.
Holly didn't think that he was going to make it. Thank God above he did, and it's awesome that he was here to see the dedication that is him.
And although recently diagnosed with a rare spinal cord disease, Bane wasn't going to let that stop him from seeing that 4,000-pound statue get unveiled.
My boy knew I needed him, so he took one more journey with me.
Similar to the journeys that those two used to take together for 6 years.
His favorite thing to do in that squad over there is when we would come down Howard Avenue, we'd turn on Packard and he would start barking and crying.
And while there are only 2 names on this 4,000-pound granite stone, this statue is also serving as a space to honor future canine legends for years to come. Nevertheless, the attention still all on Bane.
As a lot of people were saying here, if K9 Bane would run against me as mayor, it would be 0 to 4,000 votes. I would lose in a landslide.
And while Bane won't be here for much longer, this statue will help his life and legacy stay alive forever. Reporting in St. Francis, TJ Dysart, WISN 12 News.